Hello. Let me close this down. All right, welcome back to Alan Wake. I think last time we just went through the mountains a bunch. A lot of mountain hiking. Found out that the guy that supposedly kidnapped our wife didn't, and effectively, I guess, got taken out. And then he was working for someone else that was also, but got in the way of someone more powerful, which I'm guessing is the old woman. But that's where we left off. So let's go back into it. The last chapter was actually pretty long, so we'll see how long this one is. Across the mountain road. Wait a second. No, it didn't save. How far do I have to go?
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it.
It
It
really
had to
didn't
be a
save?
boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Oh, let me see if this is new or old. This feels old. Man, it was supposed to save. I guess let's rush through this real quick. I think it's near the end.
I'm coming!
Okay, it's right near the end.
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where
I didn't get to
she
hear
is.
this last time anyways.
Ground. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Ah! Ah!
All right, so we were at the very end anyways, so this is good. The fact that he survives this is impressive. I've been making fun of his running this whole time. Guess you probably drowned. All right, well, a quick recap then is what we got for the start of this one. The start of this this stream. End of episode.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
So what is real and what's
I
not?
felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Ow.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now?
Why is Al hunched over?
Calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
But I mean, clearly I socked him in the face.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Ooh, what's over here?
This way, Alan.
I want to look over here. All right, I'm coming. Nothing here.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness.
Unusual
a feeling
thinking?
that everything revolves around you,
You have
your
the wrong
thoughts and
think.
dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I'm glad that he doesn't care that he just wander off randomly. Over here, Alan, you could see the world's biggest sundial. We don't have clocks here. Beyond the shadow, you settle for those miracle illuminated. In memory of a dear friend and poet. TZ. Feel like that's probably the other author. The other author they mentioned.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming.
Storms
Funny,
are coming.
I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan,
right.
what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you.
I like to
If it
imagine a
doesn't,
game that doesn't glitch
why is
constantly.
that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
You're
Come
first.
along. Let's go inside.
First one to speak, at least.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
So,
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
do they could all have author names, you think?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
They took my
of
flashlight.
course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
They took
No
my gun
kidding.
and they took my flashlight. How am I supposed to... Oh, there. I just blind them with my graphic staring. There's coffee up there.
Now, you might have noticed
You
the
drink-
typewriter in your room.
The coffee up
You've
there.
been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
One of your hundreds of thermoses and hit him with it. I think this guy took my thermoses too.
rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s
The
called
Odin and
Old
Thor.
Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done.
Does anybody
I'm
unironically
afraid
say
that the rock and roll
TLC?
lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon.
Hit him again.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue.
I'll manifest a bad
He's
ending
not
for all of
crazy
them.
enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Gross. All right.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter.
It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. It was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you
Give me the hammer.
power. If you're a creator, an artist, God.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong.
I'm ruining
Just
your board
ask
game
the
now.
lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy. And you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
That's a lot of talking there. Okay, can I have your hammer?
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
All right, they're tuckered out.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
All right. We know what we have to do. We have to go upstairs and get the thermos.
I'm a bad dream. You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only
Story's bound to
imagination.
make you know who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on
I should warn you that this stream will blind you.
I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay.
Hartman wanted me to write.
Oh, look.
I knew I couldn't.
I bet you this
but I
goes
figured
somewhere.
I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching
This is
me like a hawk.
What are one of those codes? You scan it with your phone or whatever. I bet you that goes somewhere. I'm not gonna do it though. Oh, coffee. All right, I got my coffee weapon. These thermoses, if they're this big, like they would make good weapons. I wish you could throw them.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Ooh, I'm just gonna go into Emerson's room instead. Emerson, tell me your secrets. You got nothing. Wait, it's a map. Is there anything else I should check? Can't get in here. I could get in here. All right.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes.
I can relate.
My hands
Getting
began to
blinded
shake
by white glare
uncontrollably.
since I started playing this game.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from me old near. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Okay, get out of here. Oh, here's a paper.
Things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
See, Barry, you know, Alan talked bad about Barry.
I'm taking it.
But, you know, this guy drove across country
We're on a comeback
to see that you're doing okay. He's like constantly helping you out. Barry's a good guy.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key.
Seize your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's time to pay the piper.
I bet I can.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but
That's how
Doctor,
institutionalize him.
you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Manuscript piece.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack
Barry?
out to shreds!
Ow! About time!
Seriously!
Man,
do you have
I'm
any
glad to see
idea how
you.
much trouble you're in?
We need to get to
I
Hartman's
am
office.
Famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have cut that off, but oh well.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
It's kind of like he was speaking through the door still, so I don't think it mattered.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Pull the trigger? That's what I was thinking.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
I mean, if you were falsely institutionalized, how pissed would you be?
I had to find a way out.
Open it, dude. Oh, that's my bad. I guess I have to learn how to put in the key now. Yeah, seriously. I like, that's gotta be, like, one of the worst things. Like, falsely imprisoned, falsely institutionalized. That's, I don't know what to say about it. It's bad. Makes a man do crazy things, I'd say. Do I just have to keep turning on the, Oh, and I walked 5 steps. I'm out of breath. Do I have to start this again? I do. Okay, escape the clinic. I think I just keep doing this. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyways. This is why I don't play Dead by Daylight. That's a heavy reading book, tough to run. I mean, yeah, I guess that is fair. I think it's as good as it's gonna get. Ow! Ow! Stop hitting me. bang, bang! Get me out of here. Ow. Is there a window? Aha! Another flare. How convenient. Okay. All at once as fast as you can. That's not good. Come on, buddy. Break through. All right. Ow. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna need you to come crash open this door now. Ow! I'm not good at dodging.
Ow! I'm here!
Okay. Is there... Suspended. Lauren Miller.
Hey,
not
come
doing it.
on! We gotta get going!
But listen, I see a coffee mug and I want it.
Ow! I'm over here!
Alright, I'm coming. Coming, Barry. I'm almost
I found
there.
the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Ow. Please stop. Maybe I should try playing this with controller. I do have one near me. Does it work? Let's see if it works.
Hey, come on!
Let me... Options... Controller? I guess it doesn't recognize it. Bad luck.
We gotta get going! I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
Thank you.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
Where is it? Got it.
Come on, Al! We gotta go! It's not much of a maze! I made it through easy!
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Alright, I'm coming. Gotta go through the hedge maze. I'm guessing this is gonna be a reference to The Shining, maybe? Maybe? What do you think? Evil guys.
Ooh. I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with...
I apologize, yes, you're right, the shinning.
All the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
They're always coming for me. I'm a famous outlaw. There we go. He reloads a revolver very quickly. Like, you gotta give him that.
Channel, turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes me...
Like, at the speed that he reloads these guns, like, that, he is definitely, like, his own personal speed loader. They just freeze in place. Are you guys seeing this? They just froze and then disappeared. Birds are kicking my ass. It's fat over. Okay, something over this way. Just gonna run on the outside. Running through the 90s. Oh, we got a shotgun. Wait, I gotta pick up my manuscript first.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Alright, so Mott was working for the doctor. So then the doctor got in the way of the darkness, which is the old lady. And then I was opening the door by writing for the darkness because I got tricked. Because I thought somehow it would... Ow, I didn't even see him. It would save my wife or bring her back, I'm guessing. Ow. Oh, I get blinded in this game more than any other game. I almost got taken out by a wheelbarrow.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Well, that doesn't bode well for our boy Barry. Am I missing? Okay, those are just lights. Meal made Tom do it. Okay, Tom Zane or whatever. Gardeners are just vicious. Do you think they're gonna make like an Alan Wake movie or show ever? I think that's like maybe a goal. I mean, like Amazon, Netflix are making all sorts of stuff. Do you think it'll be like Alan Wake, the movie, or Alan Wake, the show?
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Gross. Crows! I think they're crows or ravens.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I honestly, like, it probably would make a good show.
Hurry up, Barry. I'm on it.
What the? Where'd you come from? Oh, I can't see.
Just hang on, Al.
Let's try this again.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Fuck you, bud.
Just hang on, Al. Oh, hey, found a corner. I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig. Here it is! Al, I found the key!
God damn it.
Al,
Are-
please
I
tell
think
me we're
they're-
headed for the nearest. You're now leaving bright
Didn't they
fall.
mention
Come
that
back soon,
they're making a
son.
Fallout
going to
show
the Anderson
too,
farm.
or was
I
that
knew
just
you
like
were gonna
a
say something like
speculation?
that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got
All right,
that right,
yeah,
Al.
that's what I
You're
thought.
barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Ooh. I'm gonna say it, I said it again. Barry's best row in this.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Okay.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! don't worry. Your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
All right, so we gotta go run, catch Barry. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, come on. Turn on the light. Is there anything over here? Just bad things.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Run quicker. I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting... We already got that one, though.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Over here. God. So, are any of you going to be playing the second game of this series? should be coming out early next year, I think.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I'm gonna just have to run, it seems. Ow. 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 God. They're just beating me up. Okay. There is something back there. I want to see what it was. Where'd it go? There it is. There was something back there. Hundreds of guarding tools coming at you. Yeah, pretty much. I kept getting it in like the back of the legs, you know, like right behind the knees, so I'm like stumbling up the stairs. Well, that's all that did, huh? That would have been useful, you know? When they were beating me with their clubs. Oh, I got 2 batteries. Two bats. Can't see.
Was driving away from the farm,
something in my
headed in the
eye.
same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I mean, you've leapt in a bunch without looking so far. Goodbye, frozen bird. Wait, heavy duty? Yeah. I would like a heavy-duty flashlight. Some coffee again. Useless coffee. Was that a... Oh, and those are boots. Okay, so I'm just jacking someone's flashlight. Like, they're just out, and they come back, they're like, what happened? What's this tiny flashlight?
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I don't think it's Barry. This game, like, blinds me more than I blind enemies in it. Like, every time, like, the game freaks out and flashes me in the eyes, I just feel like one of the enemies has just got the light flashing in their eyes.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
It's you. You're the one doing it. Future you.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Yeah, players. Oh, more. Oh. Those are not manuscripts. None of these are manuscripts. These aren't books at all. Lays out dozens of bear traps in one spot. Shotgun time.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
All these generators. The Taken are filled with darkness. Hello, darkness, my friend. Patients escape from the lodge.
Raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Do you think he knocked anybody out with that what was it, like a rubber hammer? What was it, rubber blow-up hammer? Another manuscript piece, or am I about to step into a bear trap? Oh, hey guys. I can't see. Whoops, hold on. Hey, what do you think about this? Where's the other one? got 2 bullets left. I think we're gonna run. Wait, was that a bear trap? I can't tell. I'm blind. It's a bear trap. Haha, I'm safe.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Ah, man. Barry!
Hello?
Barry!
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
I don't think that was... I think that was Barry. Let's go upstairs and see what's happening. Oh my god, I'm getting... This game. All of its graphics glitches.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Nah, I couldn't have... Yeah.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to...
It depends how I write the ending.
Save Alice.
So probably not.
Story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive.
Talk bad about my book.
Everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Yes. Professor Zane, I see you've arrived. Or am I Professor Zane? Who knows? All I know is, I feel like I have glass in my eyes.
Danny, huh?
Danny's dead. Just gonna...
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Ooh, there's something here. Dinner. Some good jerky there. Some good eats.
wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Look at my driving skills. So I think I know what game I'm going to pick up after this one. Though at this point I do think I'll finish this one. Got him pretty far. Oh, let's go over here. There's probably something up in the tower too. Pac-Man World? No. No, not Pac-Man World. Not ready for that. God. Yeah. We're gonna take the Jeep. Disappointed? I'm sorry. Why? Oh. You know I'm not ready for that. World of Pac-Man. Should I take hunting rifle? There's a lot more ammo for it.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Look at Pat. You're not wrong, it is snipe time. Usually I just grab each new vehicle, but this time we're gonna stick with this one. Does this just cuts back the other way? Can't see. Is there anything in these fields here? I don't see anything. Come on. Okay, I'll get out of the car now. I had my fun. All the crashing reminds me of Project Zomboid. Oh, dude. We have made it almost to the farm. Yeah, the farm's right here. Went too far. This way. Can I get in? No. I can't go into the windmill. There's farm stuff over this way, farm stuff over that way. Oh god, the graphics, they hurt. God, I have a lot of flare gun. I'm ready for whatever boss this is.
Stay away from me!
Blinded by the outhouse. It must have secrets. People died here. So I will say I almost quit this game. But these later levels have improved. Still not my favorite game, but at least I'm more interested in the story and the level variety is better. So I am gonna stick this one through. But there was a point in chapter 2, maybe, where I was like real close to just dropping it. Ooh, fireworks. Cool, this is where we need to go.
I'd known the brothers used to be
Dragons.
some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Ow.
Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Ow, I'm sorry.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Oh, flashbangs, cool. Ow! What did he hit me with? Ooh, heavy duty. Pump action shotgun? Don't need it yet. Ow. Oh god, right in the head. Okay. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Damn, I died. Alright, we need the pump. Pump action. Ah, what? No, I don't want to switch it. Come on. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing up here. I gotcha. Let me swap, please. Let me go to this. I'm ready. There we go.
This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
think so too. This has been the best part so far. Ow, what? Enjoy that.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Just grab all this ammo real quick.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
That was actually a really good part of the game.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
I wonder if there's anything over here. I just want to check it out. I haven't seen any manuscripts lately. Oh well, there doesn't seem to be any. I don't think there's too much left in this chapter. I actually think they should have maybe ended the chapter there, right after the concert.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Oh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Okay. All right.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff!
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and oblivion. But dreams have a way of forcing themselves into waking life, or vice versa. In Nightmares. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
You ready to watch this?
A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Sure, get the Call of Cthulhu reference there. Did anybody do it before him, that reference? Of the sleeping god that dreams reality into existence? Whoops.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Let's see if there's any more pages. April 11th, Seattle, Washington. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. 1975 Ragnarok tour. Bakersfield, Long Beach, blah, blah, blah. Stop. Man, these glitches. These features, as you guys put it before, are really hurting my eyes.
Fighting the crops is hard.
Is there anything on the side? I always feel like there's secret stuff. You gotta avoid the electricity. Can't look at the features directly, you'll lose sanity. I've been looking at them directly. I've been doing that this whole time. You saying I've been doing this wrong?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Let me out.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Okay. Kick it.
Be careful, Al!
Keep your eyes open, okay?
I wasn't about to tell Barry about the coffee that I've been storing. Enough coffee to see me through the next 10 years of my life. Hope your sanity has been dropping. I read that completely different than I should have. Oh, look, I found something. Is this heavy duty? Again? Or I have a heavy duty. Okay, radio time.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
We've been causing trouble. Up in the silo. Maxed out on lithium batteries.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
More stuff.
Got to be kidding me.
Who else is coming at me? Some more stuff. When I first fought the vehicle boss, like I died to it several times, embarrassingly so. Like I thought you had to hit certain parts of the vehicle, and I didn't realize you could just shine the light on it to destroy it. Nothing here. Can I open this? Oh yeah. Saddle key.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gig. Let's do this thing.
Chainsaw in the tree. Feel like that's gonna come up again.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Agile. Clear room to room. Turn my way, Barry.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
What's in here? More coffee. Okay. Bud, I need you to let me go upstairs. Let me go upstairs.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
Come on, man. Just let me through. Please. God damn it. God, you suck sometimes. What does that say? Old gods know the truth.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Okay.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be, what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right, must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Chapter's still going. Okay, I get to see what happened.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Okay.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
We did it! I gotta start the next chapter, otherwise it's not gonna save.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse. And a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Nice. Bright's Diner.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Okay. So that's, I think, where I'm gonna call it today. I think that the game's gotten better since last time. The rock concert part was pretty good. I kind of feel like they should have kind of ended that chapter with the rock concert and then done stuff with like the big reveal afterwards. But I don't know. I guess how they wrote it, they couldn't. It kind of felt like the rock concert was the high point, and then it kind of was like, let's add more to it. And didn't like. It just felt like they should have ended it. Like that should have been the end, was the rock concert, and then just gone into the drinking and stuff, rather than have you go around the rest of the farm and pulling mysteries out or whatever, because that was really like the best part of that chapter. But yeah, I think we'll continue. We're pretty far in, so I think we're going to complete this one. I'm liking it more now than I did before. And the chapters are getting longer. Not as long. I don't know if this one was longer than the last one or not, but this was 2 hours or an hour and a half, I guess, for this chapter. I'm not sure how much more of the game is left. Probably a couple more chapters at least. But I'll pick it up again next Sunday, same time, and well, or maybe 6:15 or 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. I'll pick it up probably. I'm gonna probably move my times to like 9:15 Eastern Standard Time just to be a little bit easier. But on Tuesday I will not be streaming, so I'll have this stream and then Monday's stream, and then Tuesday's stream is canceled. Maybe I'll move it to Wednesday. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided. But thanks for watching, and you all have a great rest of your night. Thanks for joining me.